Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce my name Andi Anugrah Surya Ardi from English Education Department, 5th semester. In this video, I would like to thank for the opportunity that has been given to me to present my research with the title of The Role of Social Media WhatsApp to Improving Student Listening Skill in the COVID-19 Pandemic. Chapter 1 Background of Study. In my research, I use for my reference, and the web address can be seen in PowerPoint. The first reference, with the title Online Learning in the Middle of the COVID-19 Pandemic. The aim of this research at obtaining an overview of the implementation of online learning in Biology Education Study Program, Faculty of Education, Jambi University, as an effort to suppress the spread of COVID-19 in higher education. Research sample were students of Biology Education Study Program. Data were collected by interview through a Zoom cloud meeting. Data analysis was performed using the interactive analysis technique of Miles and Huberman. The results show that, first, students already have the basic facility needed to take part in online learning. Second, online learning has flexibility in its implementation and is able to encourage the emergence of independent learning and motivate students to be more active in learning. And third, distance learning encourages the emergence of social distance behavior and minimize the emergence of student groups so that it might be able to reduce the potential for the spread of COVID-19 in the college environment. The second reference, with the title Let's Listen Through WhatsApp, an engaging listening exercise in English foreign language class. In this research, it focused on analyzing the impact on the use of WhatsApp as a media to develop listening skills for a group of 26 10th grade senior high school students. The 26 10th grade senior high students were put in WhatsApp group messenger. The learning activity were performed in virtual WhatsApp group class called in fun in English. The results indicate that, first, the student English listening comprehension ability increased significantly after learning with MP3, which upload in WhatsApp group called Fun in English. Second, the questionnaire told that the student reflect a good response. The mean score of pre-test was 6.9. The mean score of post-test was 8.7, which means that there is a significant increased score. The student score were increased after the 3 months which in the student was given listening activity through WhatsApp group exercise. The third reference, with the title The Use of Listening Log through WhatsApp in Improving Listening Comprehension of English Foreign Language Students. The objective of this study is to find out the effect of using listening log through WhatsApp on listening comprehension of English foreign language students in the Department of English Education of Palangkaraya University. The listening comprehension of students is categorized low, which hamper their proficiency in English. Then an experiment is done to improve student comprehension in listening skill by using listening log through WhatsApp application on smartphone. The experiment treated in the study was to make a learning group of WhatsApp by inviting the student joining the group. The result of this study is recommended that WhatsApp can be used to help English foreign language learners in extensive listening activity, along with the listening log. The result of this study is recommend that WhatsApp can be used to help English foreign language learners in extensive listening activity along with the listening log. Why? Because WhatsApp is the most popular application media in smartphone. Noted in the last reference with the title The Use of WhatsApp in Collaborative Learning to Improve the Reading Skill Among University Students, a case study of Saudi student of English at the University of Jeddah. This study aims to add the growing literature of the integration of WhatsApp in education. This paper measures the impact of using the application to improve the reading skill of 30 male Saudi Arabic language students as foreigner, as well as identifying their perception of the English learning experience after implementing WhatsApp in learning. The data were collected through pre-test and post-test as well as through focus group interview. The finding proved a significant relationship between the use of WhatsApp and the participant improvement in reading skill, articulating attitude in favor of using WhatsApp as a tool for language learning. Of the four main reference above, in my title is the role of social media, WhatsApp, in improving student listening skill in the COVID-19 pandemic, with the following research question, namely, first, how to use social media, WhatsApp, in improving student listening skill during a pandemic. Second, what are the methods that used to improve student listening skill during a pandemic? And in my research, I used the qualitative approach, and the method I used library research. And why did I write this title? This is because technological development, especially in social media, are starting to be widely used among students, especially the use of the WhatsApp application. This makes this research interesting because in the COVID-19 pandemic, we are faced with the challenge of using online learning methods. It can be concluded that WhatsApp social media can be effective in improving student listening skill in COVID-19 pandemic because its flexibility allows students to be active in online learning in the COVID-19 pandemic. That is enough for my presentation. More and less, please forgive. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.